What's up YouTube, NCG here, bringing you a deck profile of a deck that could possibly be, it's long lost and forgotten, but it will be getting a revival in Code of the Duelist when Dark World Brainwashing comes out. So it's a deck that I am recommending that you pick up now or as early as you possibly can, because they are relatively cheap. And by relatively cheap, I mean some of these cards in here will go up in price when Brainwashing actually comes out. So for those of you who don't know what Brainwashing is, I'll quickly explain it. So this is Dark Worlds, all about discarding. It's absolutely amazing. So in Code of the Duelist, Dark World Brainwashing is a continuous trap card. When an opponent's monster effect is activated, if you have 3 or more cards in your hand, you can target one Dark World monster on the field, return it to your hand, and if you do, that opponent's monster's effect becomes your opponent randomly discards 1 card. So it helps pop off your not only your normal discard effects with your Dark Worlds, but also the secondary effects of if it's discarded by your opponent's card effect. So I really like this deck. It's something fun, it's something different, it's something dark, and it's an old school deck that, you know, not many people play now because it just can't compete with the way the game has gone, but it's still very, very fun to play. So without further ado, I'm going to crack straight into it. We play triple Graph, the Dragon Lord of Dark Worlds. This is your boss monster of the deck. If he's discarded by your own effect, you pop 1 card on the field. If he's discarded by an opponent's card effect, you get to look at your opponent's hand, and if it's a random card in your opponent's hand, if it's a monster, you special summon it to your side of the field. This card can be special summoned from your graveyard by returning 1 Dark Lord monster you control to the hand. Very straightforward, very, very good. He's a 2700 beater and can become 3k with the field spell. Triple Abige, if this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, you special summon it from the grave. Simple, that's as easy as it gets. Triple Snow, no, not Fairy Tale Snow, the old school Snow, an original Snow. If it's discarded by a graveyard to the graveyard by your own effect, you get to search out a Dark World card, sorry. If it's discarded by your opponent's card effect, you get to add 1 Dark World card from your deck to your hand, then special summon that target, if any, in face-up defense position. So if you choose a monster, you target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, add 1 Dark World card, and then you get to special summon the monster as well. So very, very good. Triple Bro, basically the normal effect is you draw 1 card when it's discarded. Its secondary effect, if it's discarded by an opponent's card effect, you get to draw another one. Double Gold, basically its discard effect is, so when it's discarded you get to special summon it to your side of the field. If it's discarded from the hand to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you select 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field and destroy them. 1 Silver. If this card is discarded to the graveyard again, it special summons itself, so it helps you with your rank 5 plays and just getting smaller boss monsters on the board. If it's discarded by an opponent's card effect, your opponent returns exactly 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck in any order. Double Trance Archfiend. This card helps you discard your other monsters to get their effects off and gives himself a boost. Then you get to target one of your banished dark monsters and add that target to your hand when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. So it helps you revive your Allure targets. I play 1 Tour Guide, 1 Fiendish Rhino, and 1 Skarm. So obviously you all know what Tour Guide does, it pushes you for your rank 3 plays. Fiendish Rhino helps you send your graphs to grave if need be. He also protects your other fiends on board. And then Skarm gets you that end phase search. And then a single Maxi. Now onto the spells. Triple the Gates of the Dark World. Very, very good, very, very fun. All Fiend type monsters gain 300 attack. Once per turn, you banish 1 Fiend type monster from your graveyard, discard 1 Fiend type monster, then draw 1 card. Triple Dark World Dealing. Each player draws 1 card, then each player discards 1 card. So, you know, this is why it doesn't work as well in today's day and age, because it's purely for fun, but some people want to be clearing out their hands and they don't mind that extra draw. Triple Drag Down into the Grave. Both players reveal their hand, discard 1 card from their opponent's hand to the graveyard, then draw 1 card. So this is nice to clear out your opponent's hand of any damaging cards they might have, but then obviously you want to be leaving yourself, if you play it right, with your monsters, your Dark World monsters, to get their effects off, so they have no choice but to discard them. Triple Allure of Darkness, because you're all dark cards and you can recycle your banished monsters. Double MST, single Raigeki, single Dark Hole. And then onto your traps, double D barrier, and then 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This works really well because Graph is really easy to get up on board. So when you have Eradicator in play, you know, you can recycle him again, and it's very, very nice to go with. Like I said before, this is purely for fun, just old school nostalgia. The most recent boost it has had, though, is with number 22, Zombie Stein. 2 level 8 dark monsters who use both Graphs, must be XYZ summoned and cannot special summon by other ways. Once per turn during either player's turn, you detach 1 XYZ from this card and send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one face-up card your opponent controls, change this card to defense position, and if you do, that face-up card has its effects negated until the end of the turn. It's basically a 4500 beat stick. Number 38, Hope Harbinger. Number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon, and then you play that with Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon and Galaxy Eyes Full Armor. And then you play Owlsy, the Sylveon High Protector, love it, one of my personal favourites. Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord Heliopolis, Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. You know, what more needs to be said about that card? It's amazing. Number 61, Vulcasaurus. Now, you can play Wind Up Zen Main's Arsenal if you want as well. This is just your one rank 5 play if you need it. Then you play rank 4's Utopia with the Utopia Lightning package, because why else? One Castell. And then rank 3's, you play one Wind Up Zen Main's, one Super Quantum Mecha Beast Grand Pulse, just clear back row. And then the most important card of the deck, Levier the Sea Dragon. You can easily bump this up to 2 if you wish to, just get rid of the Grand Pulse, I would say. But Levier is just so amazing. I mean, you're going to be discarding all your stuff. Sometimes you're going to be banishing to get your extra draws off. And then Levier can just bring them back. And off you go. And then, I mean, if you've got a Graphing board, you can end the board with a Levier, bounce the monster, get your Graph out, and then you just constantly draw in and special summoning and everything. So that's it. It's very, very straight to the point. Very, very simple. It's just one of my old-time favourites. It's an old-school deck that, you know, doesn't see as much play as it used to do, but it's still very, very fun. I thoroughly enjoy it. And that's why sometimes the cards can rocket in price, because it's just got that nostalgia feeling, it's got that old school feeling that most players want in the deck and want to use. So just imagine when the new track comes out, it's basically negging all your opponent's effects and then plussing off of them by getting your double discards as well. So it's very, very nice, very, very fun. Very simple. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, guys, see ya.